By the way, on 2K.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, our reporter, and a look at the starter.
Ooh.
For Charlotte, a little Ware out there with Bailey. Then there's Cunningham. Then there's Sharp, and it's McGrady in at the 3. And for Chicago, Trey Murphy out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Ball, and it's McBride in at the 2 guard. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Grant.
Yeah, BA. For teams still on the bubble.
Yep.
Just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
And then Embid with the dunk.
The Embid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
It's Cunningham with a drive. And Cunningham throws it down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now here's Ware. Outside Sharp. Ball with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Shot from 12. Yep, count it.
This is how you finish in transition. LaMelo Ball being rewarded for the hustle.
On the take. Hooks it in off the killer crossover.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
To the left side wing. And Trey Murphy gets a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 3-point game. And Cunningham throws it down.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Now here's McBride. The D's right on him. Embid inside. Ware covers. The rebound by Ware. The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Cunningham. Here's McGrady. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo Ball, Doris.
I love that, B.A. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket.
Here's McBride following the bucket by the Hornets. Can't get it to drop.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
That one falls. McGrady's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Bulls trail by 3. Takes the 3. And Cunningham pulls it down.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Stripped away. Here's Harris. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Ball against Sharp. Pass to Bailey. Stolen by Ball.
Come on.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Harris a screen. Here's Embid. Clock at 6. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Here's Sharp. Rips it home off a terrific move.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Checked in for Chicago.
Substitution on the court.
Tries a three off the inbound. Christie with some nice D. Charlotte leading by 5. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to Richards. Chicago grabs the miss. Inside, Embid. And he makes it on the layup. Embid's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Here's Marbury, hounded by Ball. Marbury, the pass to Cornette. Ellis outside. 5 on the clock. Now here's Christie, tightly guarded. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They're really working the paint now.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Harris passes to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Here's Marbury, hounded by Ball. Marbury, the pass to Richards. Here's Marbury. Back to Richards. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Harris. Chicago passing it around. And the basket is good. He's got 5.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
Here's Marbury. Still no points. To the middle. Here's Richards. Boom! He jams it straight down.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there. You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Ellis outside. Pass to Marbury. Driving inside. Count it. Good.
Marbury.
There's 37 seconds left in the first. Here's Ball. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
16 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Marbury. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Marbury.
And the Hornets lead by 3. Here's Ball. He has 6. Pass to Embid. 1 second left. There's the block. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Charlotte on top, up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, that'd be a good ass move.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. We've got Sharp, Bailey out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Cunningham, and it's McGrady in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, Colin Sexton showing you right there. He's got strength to play through contact and a whistle.
Chicago making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in, and it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys who can help us move forward. Back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Cunningham. Cade Cunningham, an emphatic jam.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
To the wing on the left. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
6'8" with good hops, Cam Johnson. That's almost unfair, man.
Cunningham looking around. Going inside. Down low. The rebound by Embid. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Sexton. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Sexton's got 8 points in the quarter.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board for him and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The ball, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Bulls have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 10 points in the game.
You can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
It's Sharp with the drive. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Sexton. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. 6 to shoot. Here's Embid. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Chicago making some changes. Tobias Harris checked in for Johnson. Trey Murphy comes in for Larson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Sexton.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Here's Ball. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
I'll be back, bro.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here's Bailey. Hasn't got one to fall yet.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Charlotte shooting their first free throw tonight. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, the 3 from Ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
It's Sharp with the drive. Beasley for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Now, this is Beasley's game, right? The ability to know when to shoot it off the catch.
Pass to McBride. And here's Embid. Three-pointer. Sharp grabs the miss. Ball with a steal. Embid, a screen on Beasley. Now here's Embid. The layup off target.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Johnson, he's checked in for Chicago. And Chicago has possession.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball outside. Chicago passing it around. It's tipped. Ellis outside. Cornette sets a screen. It's Ellis with his drive. Pass to Richards. Here's Ellis. Cornette sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Tries the spin move. Harris on the wing. Right side Johnson to get back on track. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Luke Cornette. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many the previous plays after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
What?
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still here.
throw drops for Johnson.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that. Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Marbury, the pass to Christie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Johnson. Harris outside. Nice D from Ellis.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And he banks in the layup. And now a 3-point Charlotte lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. All no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Marbury, averaging around 6 a game. Hornets sets a screen. Here's Ellis. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hornets out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Taking a look at Charlotte, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins. And now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half.
Niggas sending me invites. Can't even call it. Can't even join it, big dogs. In the middle of a fire-ass game.
Half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Charlotte leading by 3. We've got Trey Murphy. Joel Embid is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you guys.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Ware, hounded by Ball. Pass to Bailey. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. McGrady. No good on the triple. The Bulls shooting around 50% of the game so far. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game. There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Charlotte shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. The Bulls trail by 4. To the right side. Out to Harris. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. McGrady, good. Now it's a 6-point Charlotte lead.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Cunningham on the take. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Joel Embid.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
Robinson, he's checked in for Charlotte. And here's Ball. Give him 8. From behind the arc. The shot off that time. Good D by Cunningham. Hornets leading by 5. Where the screen. Here's McGrady, hounded by Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham outside. And here's Bailey for 3. The shot comes out. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. The 3, here's Harris. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net. Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And Charlotte making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Now Embid. 7 points in the game. Embid, a screen on Beasley. Back to Embid. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls with another miss.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
There, the screen to the paint. Back to Cunningham. Robinson against ball. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Embid. Bulls trail by 7.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
On defense, the Hornets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Back to ball. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
Chicago making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Ball against Cunningham. With the drive. It's Beasley on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham finds Robinson. No good on the 3. And Harris has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. And Ball gets it to go.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Cunningham outside. Beasley with a screen on Ball. Beasley outside. Back to Cunningham. Launches it. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in the game. For the lead. And the layup is good. He's got 11.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. Think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop. I just love the ball movement.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. To the left wing. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Here's Bailey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Alvarado's checked in for Clarkson.
Well, stay attached, affect the quality of the shot. That is excellent interior defense.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Beasley. Checked by Sexton. Beasley against Sexton. Here's McGrady. And it's Chicago with a board.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy. Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
And stolen by Alvarado. Now here's Sexton. Baseline try. And they get it back. No good.
Come on, let's make some fucking changes. Like, why is these niggas in the whole game? Library in. Yep. Send me fucking out, like. Richards, like. Sharp can go back in.
Would have counted had it gone. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Chicago. 8 points in the quarter, showing how... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, all about putting them in a position to score. That's critical.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Nick Richards out there with Luke Cornett. Then there's Sharp, and it's Marbury in at the point guard position.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to McGrady. And here's Sharp. Cornett sets a screen. Sharp with it, picked up by Sexton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Payton's checked in for Chicago. Chicago leading by 3. Screen by Embid. Here's Sexton. And that one is stopped right through.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Outside Sharp. Here he goes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a must.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Count the basket. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Larson. Pass to Embid. It's blocked. Here's McGrady. Here's Marbury. Pounded by Ball. Drives to the hoop. They get the rebound.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Ellis is checked in for Charlotte. Chicago leading. Pass to Sexton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's McGrady. Embid covers. And he slams it in one-handed. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Outside Sexton. And one of the standout skills for Colin Sexton, that little floater in the lane.
The floater is an invaluable tool for virtually every guard in the league because when you touch the paint, generally speaking, you have bigs rotating to you. But there are a lot of things to love about Colin Sexton. This guy is so intense defensively, a tremendous competitor, and he's really trying to grow that jump shooting aspect, which will be critical.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy.
Size and athleticism by Cam Johnson. How about that vertical?
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Larson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Just 3 to shoot. Sharp passes to McGrady. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Ball finds Sexton. And it's Cornett with a rebound. Charlotte trailing. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. McGrady to pass to Sharp. has to finish the layup. Sharp's got 6 in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right
now. Now here's Ball. Defense right on it. Oh, the long ball, no good. Sharp. Ball there for the rebound. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, missed on the tray.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Outside Sharp, and there's the drive. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Harris is checked in for Chicago. McBride comes in for Sexton. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Ball. Shoots. And yes, sir. Hits the wide open James.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Driving in. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Now Ball. Beyond the arc. Ooh, the shot is off. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Cunningham. Outside Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Embid! Oh, can't hit the jumper. Hornets leading by 5. Cunningham with the ball. Here's Sharp.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
McBride on the double team. Bailey. Off on the layup. Chicago with the ball.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Miles McBride.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one. And that increases the lead to 6.
Bailey at the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, just terrific job knocking these down in a big spot.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 7. LaMelo!
Tipped. You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat.
Ball fires. Misses the 3. Ball against Cunningham. the Hornets take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Shaedon Sharpe.